Alright, a little PvP commentary for you here. This was recorded afterwards, obviously, not live. You can hear me talking to my teammate in the background. He's just in a lost sector trying to get Lament because he just came back to Destiny for Beyond Light, which is kind of cool. Anyway, this match of Elimination was just warm-up for Trials, which is out today, Friday. It's very different to play Trials with stasis in it. It's changed a lot of things, but I think it's also just sort of revealed a lot about where Destiny is at right now, in a good way, for sure. It's shown how good stasis is, and it's shown how even if you are a very good player, you kind of have to change how you play because of stasis, and I think that's a good thing for any shooter. It's good when shooters change their PvP meta and playstyle, and I think that just keeps things fresh and keeps people having fun. On the flip side, I understand how stasis can be really frustrating to play against for veteran players who have spent a lot of time honing skills like traditional shooter skills, like positioning and aim and movement and coordination and communication with your team, map awareness. Like, these are all very traditional and important things to know in a shooter, and you will be highly rewarded in any shooter if you know these things. It's why, you know, good players can just jump into any sort of shooter and do pretty well. It's also why people who have those traditional skills are a little bit upset with Destiny right now, because they are rewarded equally as much, for the most part, as knowing how to craft a build with a lot of stasis in it. And I think that can be a little frustrating for people who have spent a lot of time honing those traditional shooter skills, to have them not be as good these days, or to not be as effective in the usual ways, that is, where you can no longer hold W key and just, you know, go in, put in more damage and be coordinated with your team, and because you put in more damage and you're faster, you win. And that's a route that a lot of really good players would take against really poor players. That would work, and to be honest, it still does work very effectively. But now those good players need to, you know, think about things for a little bit longer, and be a little bit more thoughtful about their approach, because players with less time on their hands to get good have these stasis abilities, which are incredibly potent. And long story short, I think that makes Destiny good, to give people who do not have as much time to become really good players a tool in their belt, really, to deal with those people with a lot of time, because they still want to have fun and they still want to win. So to be honest, I think that's okay to be in the game because of that, because it's bringing people back, it's giving people a new way to play, and it's giving people a little bit more of a level playing field, while still, you know, to be honest, like, good players, they're going to do extremely well, even against stasis, especially once they learn how to play against it, you know? And so that's why I think stasis is good, and I think it's good that it's here. That about wraps it up. Thanks.